Second, yes, I am going off the theme of game theory / film theory. Please don't sue me. Anyways, with that out of the way, let's start the video. Hello everyone, it is me, a cow. Currently, if you don't know it, it is December, everyone's favourite time of year. And with it comes family time, food, songs, a special church service dedicated to the birth of Jesus, and presents. Oh, how everyone loves presents. We all know that Santa does a jolly good job flying around the globe on his sleigh, but how fast exactly is he moving? Well, lucky for me, this isn't so difficult. I just have to figure out the amount of families there are, how many kilometers he has to travel, and then divide it by the speed of sound, and I'm done. Easy peasy, right? Well, let's get started. First, we need a formula, which me and Sohcahtoan developed together, which is family divided by time zone divided by 70% times by y, because I lost one of the variables, my bad, and then divided by the speed of sound. Now for the tricky part. As of researching, there are 7.8 billion people in the world, and let's say that each family has 3 kids, so that's 5 people in each family. That gives us around 1.5 billion. Now, of course, there's 24 hours and 24 time zones that exist, but 70% of the Earth is water. 70% of 24 gives us 16.8 time zones. Now, sadly, the maths for this part disappeared, but we managed to get around 225 million kilometers that he has to travel. Now, all we need to do is divide by the speed of sound, and that's how fast he's going. And one last fast calculation later, and we have Santa traveling at Mach 18,000. Now, one of the variables went missing, as I said, and I'm sorry. That was my bad, and I take full responsibility for that. But if you know what it was, please tell me. And yeah, alright. Now, as a cow has already calculated the speed Santa travels around the world, let's look at something a bit different. As the tradition goes, you lay out milk and cookies for Santa when he comes to your house. So, how many calories in milk and cookies does he consume? Well, we have to make a few assumptions. These are that each family leaves 3 cookies and 250 mils, an average cup, of milk. To find out how many houses there are that Santa visits, this is approximately 1.5 billion houses according to Wikipedia. Firstly, the cookies. While the amount of calories per cookie varies based on the brand, we are going to assume that they are Chips Ahoy cookies, containing 160 calories per serving of 3 cookies. This comes out of 4.5 billion cookies and 240 billion calories. Secondly, the milk. We're going to assume that you're giving him whole milk, which comes out at around 170 calories per 250 mils of milk. This comes out as 170 calories per glass of milk and a total of 255 billion calories of milk alone. If you're interested, this is 375 million litres of milk and 387,375 metric tons. That is a lot of milk. So in total, Santa consumes around 495 billion calories per present run. Now, how much energy does Santa need for a present run? To calculate this, we need to find out what the total amount of work he does per present run. Firstly, to find the force that he is exerting, we can use the equation force equals mass times by acceleration. A Google search reveals that Santa weighs at about 118 kilograms, and according to Cow's calculations, he is traveling at around Mach 18,000. If we plug these numbers into the calculator, we get that he is traveling at a force of 728,532 newtons. Now, if we use the equation work equals force times by distance, we get a grand total of 3.716241731 times 10 to the 14th power. Now, translated into calories, that is 888 undecillion, 203 decillion, 90 nonillion, 344 octillion, 168 septillion, 266 sextillion calories burnt. Now, just to highlight how astronomically huge that number is, it is 17 decillion, 943 nonillion, 497 octillion times the amount of calories he gets from cookies and milk to sustain himself for one night. With this information, we can calculate how many calories he gains per night. And at this rate, it'd take the universe to be born and die from the big riff effect, 56 decillion 898 nonillion 456 octillion times, assuming that he does not lose calories in the time. Whoa, boy, did we get some large numbers. Well, I guess we can thoroughly diagnose Santa with around type 2 diabetes. Well, anyways, thanks for watching, and thanks again to Sohcahtoan for helping me out. This really means a lot, man. But until next time, Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year!